Hello guys, in this video I'm actually going to be showing you how you can make good amount of money on Binance Futures Trading using one particular trading indicator and a simple strategy. So once I'm on my Binance, I'm going to go to my future trading. So I'll click on futures here. Once I click on futures, it's going to take me to the future trading platform where I can trade my futures. So once you come to this place, the first thing you need to do is to select the particular trading pair that you want to short or you want to buy long. So whichever pair you decide to use, you come to this place and click on it, and then you select the particular pair that you want to use for your future trading. So once you have been able, you can see we have a lot of trading pairs here. So once you have been able to select any one that suits your mind, okay, you can now go, okay, let's start with SRP. So I'm going to click on SRP, and once I click on SRP, you can now see that the trading pair has actually changed to SRP/USDT. So this simply means that I want to buy or sell SRP using USDT. So once I'm able to select it, I have selected this. The next thing I need to do is to come to this place and change it from gross margin to isolated margin. I have explained the difference between this gross margin and isolated margin. If you have not watched the video, check in the description of this video, you will see it, where I explain everything you need to do know about future trading before you actually get started. So once I click on it, it's going to bring gross and isolated. So I'm going to select isolated and confirm. Once I confirm, the next thing you need to do again is to set the leverage you want to use. Okay, let's say I want to use 20x leverage, or let's change it to 10x leverage. I'll click on that place and then reduce it to 10x leverage. So once I select my 10x leverage, I'm going to press on confirm. Now you can see that it has also changed to 10x leverage. Then the next thing you need to do is to ask yourself if actually you want to buy long or you want to sell short. So the buying long simply means that I'm predicting that the price of SRP will go up, while sell simply means that I'm predicting that the price of SRP will go down instead of going up. So once you have been able to select whether you are buying or you are selling, you select whichever one you are doing. For the purpose of this training, I'm going to stay with, okay, let's say I want to buy. Then you come back and select the price. You want to buy with the market price, which is what the coin is selling at that market, or you want to set your own price so that whenever the price get to that level, the trade will execute. So for the purpose of this training as well, I'm going to go with limit price. I'm going to change it to limit price, and then I'll put my own price. So instead of going for 3751, I will say that I want to buy when the price gets to, let's say, 3550, and then you come to this place and put how much you are buying with. I'm entering this market, let's say, with $50. So once I enter this market with $50, then I can now come to this place and buy long or sell short if I'm selling. But for this purpose of this training, I'm buying long, so I'll come here and click. But then before you buy this, to make sure that you make money, you don't just go ahead and buy. You must do your technical analysis so that you'll be able to show that, okay, even if you are not 100% sure, at least you are about 80 to 90% sure that this trade will happen this way. So to get that done, we are going to head over to this place. Where we're doing our technical analysis, and I'm going to show you a particular trading indicator that we are going to use, and then how you can do the analysis to be sure when to enter the market and when to exit from the market. So once I click on it, it's going to bring us to our trading analysis page. So once we are here, then the next thing I need to do is to click on this particular place. I'll come to this place and click on this place. So once I click on this place, is going to show me this. Then I will come to where we have our indicators. So once I come to the indicators, I will click on it, and then the indicator we are going to be using for the purpose of this training is what we call the moving average indicator. So this is the moving average indicator, MA. So once I go there and click on the MA, moving average indicator, you can see that I have set my moving average indicator to be, you can see the third one, second one, and then the first one. And if you watch on my setting, I have set them to be 200, 200, 200. And then the color itself, you can select any color of your choice in this particular place, and then enlarge it or make it to be more visible or smaller. And here is where you select the color. So I have actually selected purple, yellow, and blue. So you must make sure that you make yours 200, 200, 200, so that it's going to give us a one master trading line, which I call a master line. So once you set it this way, the next thing you need to do is to come to where we have confirm here and click on confirm. If not, everything you have said here will not be executed, so you need to confirm it to be sure that it was actually saved and executed. So once that is done, then you need to go back to our home page here. So once we are here again, then you will find out that this line has appeared. See this blue line, that's the great line. The line I call the great line is because of that moving average line that we have made together. The three of them we have set 200, 200. Normally, if you have set them to be different figures, it will be giving you three different lines for the moving average, but because we have set it to be one, that is why it has given us one great line. So take note of that. And then once you come here, it did not display. What you need to do is just to come here. You can see the MA here, moving average. Sometimes after setting it, it might not display here. So all you just need to do is to tap on this MA, then you will see that the line will display. And my own is selected. That's why you see that it's highlighted more than all these other ones, except this one, so which is also selected. This is not highlighted. This is because I have not chosen them. So how do you use this moving average thread? Now if you go like this, you will note something, that this thing is moving. I'm using 15 minutes time frame. Okay, let me change this time frame. I'll come to this place and let's use 5 minutes time frame here. So once I come to this place, the way you read with this particular indicator is that you will find out where this our candlestick cut across those indicator. This thing, we call it candlestick, and each one represents how many minutes time frame we are using. For instance, I have chosen 5 minutes time frame. So each of these candlestick represent what happened in 5 minutes interval in the market. So it's either in 5 minutes interval a lot of this coin was sold, or a lot of person sold their own coin, or a lot of person bought a lot of this coin. So this is how it represents. If I change this again to, let's say, to 1 hour, then you should be able to know. So each of these candlesticks represent what happened in 1 hour time. So it is either in 1 hour a lot of persons sold their own, or in 1 hour people bought. So but for you can different to choose any time frame you are choosing, but you need to know that each of these candlesticks represents each time frame that you have chosen. Now let's go back and choose our 5 minute time frame that we are using. So once we go to our 5 minute time frame, let's go back and start. Now take note, anywhere it started from this our candlestick, we are below this great line. If you see here, the candlestick, we are below this great line till this point where it now crosses. So anywhere our candlestick fall below the great line, and for any reason it has been below this great line, and then it now gets to this particular point where it crosses this great line, then all you need to know is that the price is going up. So once it hits this line, crosses it, it is a good time for you to buy long in your future trading. So if I'm actually trading at this point, I will say that okay, at the price of let me exit this. I will say that at this price, which is at this point here, I can enter the market here, which is 0.3758. I'll just enter the market because I know that it has crossed this particular great line. I know that it's going up. So once I enter the trade here, I will either set my take profit at this level. I will either set my take profit at this level, which is 377, or I can make it 3780. Then at this point, I will take my profit and exit the market. But if you can be monitoring the market, or if you have mind enough, you can remain in the market. You can see that once it crosses this our great line here, it continues to this point. This is the point it started tracing back to this point, and then from that point he started tracing back till he meet this place again, and you can see he did not cross it once he get to this place. So what he did was to retrace back again before he came down again and crosses it and then gets to this place. This is where he got to this place before he traced back again. And once he got to this place, you can see, and crossed this line, he went up again. So you should know that wherever I can see here again, he crossed this place and then go up to this level, and from this level it started coming down. So two things: once it is up and it started coming down, you can see from this place started coming down to this point where it crosses the line. Then you should be able to know that the price is falling more, it's not retracing up again. You can enter the market there and short the market, and from there you can see this is the point at which it got to this point before it retraced back again, and retracing back it get to this point again, got to this point, and once it got to this point, what happened? It went up again. You can see it. So wherever you can see from here, it was up to this level. It got to this place, he was not able to cross this line. So he went up again. The only place it crosses the line was here, and what happened? The price started dropping. You can see it dropped this particular place here before it started going up again. And what happened when it get to this point where it crosses the great line again? The price started going up the more and the more and the more, and you can see from up it crosses the great line here again, and it started coming down. It crosses it here and it started coming down to get to this level. So this is how you use the line to predict or analyze whether it's going up or it's going down. Now let's also use another different trading pair. Okay, let's use TRS. So we'll go over to our candlestick again, and then you can see this is where it crosses this place. It came down to this place, and here I cross again, go up. Then from here it came down. You have seen it has been down, and now currently this is a good time if you want to buy long now, because it has crossed this place, and look at where it has actually got into, and this thing will go up the more and more and more before it can retrace back again. So this great line helps you to dictate or to know when to buy. You can see it was down here, and immediately it crossed this place. Immediately it crosses this place, the price, what happened? It went up to this level. So this is how this great line helps you. You can see here the same thing is occurring. If you change it to another time frame, the same thing too is what you will see. So if you go to another pair and say, okay, let's use light. Okay, let's use light coin. If you use LTC, so LTC, the same thing is happening. You can see at this point is where it met, and before you know it, what happened? It went up to this place. So if you go down again, you will see, look at here again, they met at this particular point, and what happened? It went down to this particular place. So if you have short this market here, you would have made good amount of money here where you exit, which is this, but at this particular point where you exit the market. So if you go down, you keep seeing it. You see it was up from all this particular place. It has been up till it got to here, this place, and from there it rests down again. So if you can be able to use this great line, you can see here it was down till you get to this level, and from there it went up again. So this great line helps you to know when to enter the market and when not to enter the market. So once you notice that this thing is either crossing the line upwards or downward, if it's upward, then you need to buy long immediately. But if it's downwards, then you need to do what? Short the market and set your take profit or loss, or keep monitoring it to know when you exit the market so that you will not lose your money or your fund. So this is how you can actually use this great line, which is a moving average trade, to make lots of money in your future trading. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. I'm also going to drop another strategy that you can use, which I have been using and it has been giving me results. I will be making a video on how to use that kind of particular strategy again to also make money either on your spot or on your future trading. And also remember, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do well to subscribe to this channel, turn on the bell notification icon so that whenever I release an awesome video, you are actually going to be notified. Thanks and bye for now.